The riding habits of the saddle queens presented refer to horsemanship, not to the clothes you wear. If you pick up a good horse, like Rex that Miss Pat North is riding here, he'll return the favor and pick up most anything you might drop. They have been pals since Colton Kid days. And over the years, she has taught him much fancy footwork. This is the parade march. This proudly executed step is a southern cakewalk. Coming up is the equestrian version of the rumba. Ah, if Grandma Dobbin could see her offspring now. To further post you on riding habits, we study 3 different running gaits. The technique of proper riding at a trot is termed posting. It consists of timing the rise of your body to the horse's stride. She is sitting pretty, riding as smoothly as a centaur. The canter is faster than the trot, and the rider keeps a smooth, upright position which complements the action of the steed. Our third gait is termed racking, which calls for more skill than the canter to keep the horse from breaking into a gallop. When performed expertly, as this young lady is doing, it's a mark of fine horsemanship. No, we're not going hi-hat. It's Miss Audrey Scott, foremost side saddle and English-style rider in the movies. This saddle of the gay 90s is again popular. Just how she clings to the side of a bounding critter, you'll never know because everything seems pretty well covered up in the act. Miss Scott has doubled for many Hollywood stars in performing daring feats of horsemanship. She's a champion at steeplechase riding, and jumping is her real specialty. For trick riding habits, we present a very clever sister team. The Lucas girls, Sharon the brunette and Shirley the blonde, nicknamed Dusty and Dawn. These gals from the Osage Hills of Oklahoma are tops in trick riding and use their ponies as a sort of an outdoor gymnasium. Their type of riding is one of the most colorful and thrilling in the rodeo arena, also one of the most dangerous. Blinkers are used to keep the horse from seeing the action of the rider. The girls have taken many a bruise, spill, and hard knock learning their tricks. This stunt is called high cruppers, or taking the bumps above the tail. Now Sharon executes some neat double vaults. Shirley does the Cossack drag. This is one stunt where the horse and rider must have a perfect understanding of timing of what's going on between the two of them. This is the horn drag, and there are no straps to this trick. The only means she has of hanging on is the strength of one leg twisted around the other. one could call the name of this. It's the suicide drag. She doesn't see where she's going, but she gets a perfect upside-down version of where she's been. Well, girls, those are novel ways of going places. We're going places now with a genuine feminine cowhand. Miss Fern Sawyer, and what's lettered on her trailer is the real McCoy. She's America's #1 cowgirl and top hand on her father's ranch at Crossroads, New Mexico. She's won rodeo honors from the Texas Panhandle to Madison Square Garden. So let's follow her into the corral. Cutting cattle from the herd is done for the purpose of segregation, to select those of certain weight for market. It's done by quietly riding into the herd on a well-trained cutting horse and selecting the animal wanted, then driving it out to another enclosure. After the steer is selected and the horse recognizes it as such, the horse practically does the rest of the work himself. This does not belittle the rider's part of the work, for it takes a mighty good rider to remain in the saddle when the horse is doing his stuff. Miss Sawyer must be alert for all quick and unexpected moves of the horse. She holds the reins loosely, leaving the horse free to maneuver as he will, but she keeps an eye on the movements of the steer to get her cue of the next quick move of her horse in order to keep her balance. The animal cut out of the herd naturally wants to return to its group, but not if our cowgirl can stop him. Well, she made it. And incidentally, that's a mighty load of porterhouse she outmaneuvered. Changing her mount, Fern goes back in the herd to select a calf. This is also done for separation purposes or branding and is a regular rodeo event. Ride 'em, cowgirl! Yippee! Her roping and speed at dismounting show that she's really a top hand in the saddle. The smart cowpony holds the rope taut. Don't let him throw you, Fern. In a rodeo event, every second counts, as the contestant making the fastest time is the winner. Cutting out cattle and calf roping takes just about the finest kind of rugged horsemanship. And that winds up the riding habits of our saddle queens of the day.